Hey, Cassandra Foster here. This is my rant, okay? Guys, I have been dealing with a lot, okay, since graduation. Um, the day before, I wake up and find out that my son is taking the recording studio equipment out of the house to record with someone. Um, this person has already stolen equipment from you. So my thought was, why would you even agree to that? But because of the situation, what I did say was, please get out of my room before I say something mean. Yeah, that's what I said. Um, at this point, I don't really care if it's right or wrong until you've walked in my shoes. You don't understand um, what I'm really dealing with here. But long story short, um, in 2013, all the equipment that we had purchased for a music studio had been pawned off, sold, or given away without my knowledge. Okay, so you can imagine how devastated I was to find out that all of that stuff was gone, and I felt like it was mine, but even if it was half mine, it was still partly mine, okay? And I didn't get to make any type of decisions on what happened with that, you know? So I rebuilt, okay? Let bygones be bygones. I just moved forward, and it took me a while, but I just rebuilt my life and, moved on, okay? That's what you do when someone decides that they want to go in another direction. You just move on and live, okay? So, here we are, 8 years later, and you are at my doorstep, in my yard, okay? I have a restraining order. So I still park down the street because I still just don't want anything to do with that situation, because I remember how abusive and how bad it was, and I've just moved on. Guys, when you're trying to elevate your life, the devil comes in so many different forms and shapes. My first inclination was to be angry and upset and to be mad. And yes, I have every right to be, okay? I do. But who wants to stay in that, So I let my son go, take it, But I also gave him stipulations when he got back. And I thought about it long and hard. And what I thought about was, get your stuff done first. Record your music and do what I asked you to do already and what we've planned to do. Then you can take that and go give what's left over to that person, okay? Because I don't want to be in the same position, whereas here we are starting all over, had to rebuild, and you get to come in and steal it all again. Reality check here. I get people change. I can hear, you need to forgive and not think about that and not worry about that. Okay, but let's not be silly. Okay? Because that's what happens when you don't trust the first part of 2 Timothy chapter 3. You become silly. Okay? So let's not be silly here. Let's not say, okay, forgive, and then you let that person have access like they did before. No. Even when we do a job and we go for a job interview, don't we have to give 6 months? Yeah, I think we do. 6 months to a year. Sometimes you get 3 months of that on probation. So why can't we do that for anything else? We should be, because that would certainly help keep my stuff safe. You know what I mean? Would keep me from having to repurchase some stuff over again. I do praise God for the ability to be able to do that, but that don't mean I want to. Okay? So, yeah. And since this is a rant, y'all just gonna get it, because, I don't even know what the heck to say. If I did somebody dirty, right? And I know I did them dirty, I'm not coming back to ask them for no handout. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Doesn't make sense to me.